What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Street Couch Podcast. Right here we have Hyperion. Is that how you pronounce it? Hyperion?
Yes, it's Hyperion.
Hyperion, cool, man. Where'd you get that name from?
Man, I got that name when I was going through potential names for myself, and I remember my father being like, "Oh, you should name yourself Hyperion because it's like the Greek god of light, and that's like dope." And he's like, "You can just use that," and I'm like, "Okay, maybe I can put my own twist to it and just have fun with it." And so I kind of ran with it, and it's stuck ever since.
Cool, man. It's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, man. And then like it got to the point where I think 2023, I ended up changing it from just Hyperion to Hyperion the Rapper because when I searched myself up on Google, it like came up with like the tallest tree in the world, which is like in California, and
Okay.
people couldn't find my music. So I was like, I got to distinguish myself somehow. And then I changed it to Hyperion the Rapper. And now when you look me up on Google, I'm there.
Sweet,
Worked
man.
out. Yeah.
Do you ever perform live shows?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm doing it more now because, like I'm in Florida. There's a lot more going on in the music scene. I just moved down here from New Hampshire about a month ago as of recording this. And yeah, it's one of the best decisions I ever made just because now I'm able to do so much more than what New Hampshire had for the music scene.
Cool, man. So what's your story? How'd you get started?
Man, I was 13 and I was going through a lot of family issues and just like there was a lot of pressure going on in my life between my mother's side and like my father's side. And I've had divorced parents since I was like 4, and I was just in a really rough patch, I guess is like the easiest way to describe it. And I was depressed, and I got into hip hop when I was like 13. I started listening to like Logic and J. Cole and a few other musicians. I was really into Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars,
same.
and yeah, man, there was like one night I went and saw Logic. I'll never forget the day. It was November 5th, 2019, and I went with 2 of my friends and my friend Oscar. Shout out Oscar. He had for his Hanukkah gift 2 tickets to see Logic for his tour that he had at the time. It was the Confessions of a Dangerous Mind tour, and he brought like his +1, but he was also like, "You should come too." And I was like, "How much are tickets?" I think for Christmas, my mother ended up buying me the other ticket to go with them. It was a few rows back, so like his dad just ended up like switching seats with me. He was like, "I'd rather saw my arm off than go to a hip hop show."
Damn.
So he was like content with just like being in the back and letting me sit with my friends. So
Yeah, that's cool.
we went to that show that night, and I don't know what was in the air, but like I went home that night and I was like, bro, I want to make music. Like this
That's
is
cool.
like a whole different perspective on just self-expression, and I found such a therapy in just being able to like write lyrics and share that to the world, and eventually over time gaining confidence to just be like, this is something that means a lot to me.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How do you know Ace? How'd you meet him?
Couple screws in my hair loose, but I put on to use.
It's funny because I actually met him through the Logic community. Like
Nice.
there was a Discord server he started. It was called the Logic Discord, basically, but it was like a bunch of people within his fan base, and his fan base is known as the Rat Pack. And I think I was just active on there one day, and I was typing stuff in, trying to promote my music on there, as any artist would, trying to spread the word.
Yeah.
And he private messaged me on Discord and was like, "Yo, like I'm a producer from Florida. Check out my beats. I'll send them through." And I was just like, I get so many emails every week from producers being like, "Yo, listen to my beats." And I like half the time listen to them and I'm just like, okay, like I see what you're doing. I see the vision. I respect it, but like respectfully on to the next
Nah.
type of thing. So I heard his stuff and I was like actually blown away. And I was like, okay, this guy's serious. Like, I got to do something about this.
Okay,
So
okay.
from that, we got really close and developed a really good business relationship from just like working together and me like doing verses for his stuff and him making beats for some of my stuff for my most recent album that I released, Boom Baps and Fun Raps. And yeah, it was just everything kind of came together and the rest is like history, you know? I
Oh
think
yeah,
it
dude.
was, I want to say like a year and a half ago that we started talking, but over time, we started talking about the idea of living together in like a household and just kind of team building and like almost reaping the inspiration off of one
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
in a really cool sense. And we kind of just locked in the idea of moving in together and committed to it. And it's really beautiful seeing how everything came to plan and we really stuck to it. And yeah, like I said, as of a month ago, I dropped everything that I had going on in my life. I left everything that I knew, and I'm starting this new chapter here in Florida, moving into this apartment with him. And it's probably the best decision I ever made for myself.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference you noticed, like moving to a whole different state?
The culture, man. The culture is completely different out here. I feel like there's a lot more of people my age, just kind of open-minded about what you're doing, what you're about. A lot nicer too, I would say. The weather's completely different.
I
Right
bet.
now, if I was home, it would be like 10 degrees every day for like the
What?
next yeah, for the
Dude, that's
next like three
crazy.
months.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So, and like now I get to wake up every day and it's like 75 and sunny. Like I'm fine with that. So, but I know when the summertime comes, I'm gonna be like
Oh, turns it to hell,
pressed.
dude.
Like AC every day. I'm not going outside type of deal. But
The summers suck here, like in the south. It's like they're
yeah,
brutal, dude.
yeah, I bet I'll be able to witness it soon enough. So yeah, man.
What, okay, so like a little off topic, but what is one movie or TV show you can never get tired of, no matter what? Like no matter how many times you watch it, you can never get tired of it.
Maybe like super bad or like
Oh, dude, that's mine. You blew my
dude, super
mind.
bad. Yeah, it's just like one of those unhinged like films where you're just like, this is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy, relatable in some ways, and
Oh,
you just can't get enough of it. It's funny every time
yeah.
you watch
I feel
it.
like it's so iconic, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
For like the
any Jonah
time it was
Hill,
in.
Seth Rogen movie, it's always like hilarious. If I had to pick a show though, I would say The Office.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
one. That's a good one.
yeah,
I like
like
The
Steve.
Office. What
Yeah,
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Steve Carell, just as an actor, is always like completely like unexpected. You never know what he's gonna say,
He's really good.
and yeah, just like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the correlation that he had and the energy that he had between everybody on that cast was just amazing, and it's like
Yeah.
it was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
But
I think I like The Office better than Parks and Rec.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I feel I feel like one wouldn't have come without the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
The Office had to, jog so Parks and Rec could run type of thing.
Okay. All right. So if you could live in any universe, like in a movie or a show, even a video game, which universe would it be?
Man, my heart wants to say like Sonic, but like I don't really know if I'd like that. I'm gonna say Star Wars just to play it safe, because like Star Wars, there's a lot of wild shit going on. But, like, there's some dope planets out there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what if I just want to go to Tatooine and just like ride a camel while they're shooting out like over in the corner?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely not getting involved. That's for sure. I'm doing my own thing. I'm gonna cook in the studio while while they go and have battles and shit.
Making some space music.
Yeah, making the next John Williams or something like that. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing instead?
There was a time, man, where I wanted to be a YouTuber, and like I was hella into like making content always. But when I was younger, I always saw myself as like becoming like one of three things. And it was between music, stand up, being a stand up comedian, or being like an actor. I've always been into like entertainment in some way, shape, or form because I don't know. I like the idea of culture and like everything that's involved in it.
Yeah.
The influence that it brings among people and how it can bring people together. But I don't know. What are your favorite comedians? Like I love Gabriel Iglesias, or
Favorite comedians.
um,
Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias, yeah, for sure. Because like the first time I
yeah,
ever saw Gabriel Iglesias like on YouTube, I was laughing so hard like my stomach was hurting. You know what I mean? I was
yeah.
like, this is the
Bert
funniest
Kreischer
thing
is
ever.
crazy too. Um,
I also like Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz is great.
He's a really good one. I'm trying to think of who else because I used to listen to the Joe Rogan podcast a lot, and he has like a lot of comedians on there, and like just like in general, like they weren't really performing, but like the way they were talking on the podcast, I like Ari Shafir, Bert Kreischer, Bill Burr is actually really funny. Bill Burr's
Bill
funny.
Burr is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Breaking Bad, which is one of
Yeah.
my favorite shows ever.
I still have yet to watch Breaking Bad, and I know that's criminal
Dude,
to say,
you
but
should
I gotta do
watch.
it.
Should also watch Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one too. It's like a prequel to Breaking Bad.
Okay, so like watch that first and then go to Breaking Bad
It,
type
it,
of thing.
if you want, it's up to you. Like me personally,
Yeah.
yes, I've done that like twice already, but yeah, I strongly recommend it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think who's that other guy? He's like, I don't know, people would refer to him as like a Chad, but he's like this skinny white dude with like
Jesse?
oh man. No. His name's at the tip of my tongue. I don't know. It'll
Todd?
come back to me, I'm sure. What was it?
Todd?
No, it's like one of the really popular comedians.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's not Steve-O.
Skinny white dude.
Steve-O is crazy.
I love Steve-O. He's cool.
Yeah.
It's not Bo Burnham, is it?
No,
Yeah, no, I can't think of who it is.
it's all good.
Like the guy who was with Kim Kardashian, right? What's his name?
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Pete
Or
Davidson.
honestly, dude, I forgot about Pete. Dude, Pete is amazing. Say what you want to say, man. Pete is a great comedian.
He's pretty funny.
I don't know if you saw that movie he made.
King of
I think it
Staten
was like
Island.
about his. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Great
saw it.
movie.
It was pretty
Yeah,
good. It was pretty good. It was pretty funny also.
yeah.
I like the part where they're like robbing some store and like the code, for like wherever like they're in trouble or caught, whatever, like they have to like pretend they're like sexting. And
Oh
then Pete
yeah.
Davidson is like, "Do you want to fuck? Do you want to fuck?"
What's the part where it's there's a scene I'm pretty sure where like there's a swimming pool and they like break it open or something on accident. It's been a while since I've seen it, so my memory's a
I
little
haven't seen it since they first came out, so I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. I'm sure someone will know.
But Bill Burr's also in it, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he's like the guy dating his mom.
Hmm.
Yeah, because he's also a firefighter and like he hates that.
Yeah. And dude, he got so many unhinged tattoos. Like that man just uses his body as a canvas for like whatever
Yeah,
ideas come to his head.
yeah.
It's just hilarious.
Do you have any tattoos?
Not yet, but I think I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, maybe I start small and then I build off of like
Yeah,
how that experience goes.
yeah, you should. Yeah,
Um, but like if I were to get anything, I'm thinking of like getting my logo like on my arm somewhere, or like maybe like a plus sign on like my hand or something for like positivity, you know.
nice. That's cool, man.
Um, yeah.
Like I have this one right here. I have like a Nirvana one.
Oh, dude, that album is great. I love that album.
Yeah, yeah, because I remember when I was like a little kid, I found I found like a whole file like on my in my uncle's computer that had like a bunch of Nirvana songs, and like most of those songs were that album. And I first heard it, and I was like, dude, this is like the best like music I've ever heard in my life.
Little did he know.
Yeah, and then like to
There's so
this
much more.
day, yeah, to this day, I'm like still like really into like this album in general, and I mean like being specifically like this album. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I also have this one right here. It's like an Aztec warrior.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
my bandmate, 'cause like I'm also in the band. The singer, he's also a tattoo artist. So he did this one right here, the Nirvana one, and he also did this one.
Damn, he hooked you up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great. I would love to have a tattoo artist as a bandmate because then I could just be like, "What do you think of this? Is this smart?" Like,
I feel like your situation is pretty convenient though, because you're living with your producer, right?
Yeah, man, it's
I
super
guess it's pretty
convenient because
convenient.
yeah, we just get to like work off of each other's ideas. And then my engineer is different now too because I moved. I have a new engineer. His name is Josh, and we're both friends with him. Ace actually put me onto him, and he engineers his music as well. So we're just all kind of like in
Working
this
off each
friend
other.
group, and we all live near each other. So like the other night, I think, well, actually, it was yeah, last night we went to a nightclub and we just like had the best time,
I saw
the
your
three of
story,
us.
dude. There's some pretty hot
Yeah,
girls there, man. I
yeah.
was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, we were all dancing with a few of them, and we even like talked to some guys who were using that that like punching machine,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
punch
yeah,
it and
yeah.
like the number goes up. Dude, the high score on it was 911. Everybody was like, "Why is it 911?" I'm like, someone purposely did that.
What's the difference between a producer and engineer?
Oh man. So trying to think of the most basic way I can explain this without it being confusing or me sounding like I'm talking in like a different language. Um, I guess like the most simplest way I could say it is like a producer is the one that makes the beats for the songs that an artist will hop on.
Okay.
And, their job is to basically put that together from the ground up. And then an engineer basically takes what's recorded on that beat that the producer makes. He takes the beat and the vocals that the artist records, and then basically within the mixing process condenses the song.
Hmm.
And then the mastering part is essentially opening it back up and making it ready to listen on AirPods, in your car, on your phone, and then making sure that that's all at the right levels and there's no like unique listening experience on one type of listening device compared to the other. Like it has to all be the same.
Yeah.
And they're all made sure to kind of be applied to the standards of streaming services nowadays. So
Okay,
making sure
interesting.
that it's up to like Spotify's par and Apple Music and all that. So
Cool, man.
yeah, interesting stuff.
It's super interesting, yeah. Because I'm trying to get
Yeah.
into it, but like, so like, where would someone like me start? Like someone who didn't go to school for it, someone who's just doing it like as a hobby, but wants to do it more efficiently to like get better at releasing music. What would you say is a good,
My My best advice would be to just network, like your
yeah,
life depends on it. Find those people that are making moves in the same level as you, kind of thing. And even like if they happen to be local, that's even better for you because then you're near them. But don't let that be like the thing that stops you because even if you're like across the country, say, which I was at one point with Ace,
yeah,
like you can still communicate over social media. And that's why I love social media because it connects so many talented people to one another. But I would just go from there, try and build a relationship with those people that you're trying to learn from. And then eventually, I feel like most of the time those people will be more than willing to show you the ropes and kind of walk you through how to attain those skills.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Cool, man. All right. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
man, 10 years from now, what's that, 2036? So
Damn, that's crazy.
that's a big number, man.
Yeah.
Um, I'll be 30 when that happens. So by 30, I don't know, man. Like I hope that I'm like touring the world maybe and like just making a living off of like doing what I love and that's everything in the music industry and just financially stress free, I think. I would love to see all the people that I look up to kind of be like my peers and view them
Yeah.
as that, where it's like I'm able to reach out to them at any given time if need be. I've already kind of gotten to that point to an extent this far into my career, but even more so, like I want like the legends that I look up to be like You're like, yo, like let me ask you this. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
um I don't know, it'd be nice to have a family by then, but you never know. Could
yeah,
happen before, could happen after. Um I don't think I'd want more than two kids though. Maybe
yeah.
even I don't think I'd want more than one, honestly.
Seems like a lot of work, man.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like I want to give like all of my attention to that one, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And if it happens to be twins, then so be it. But yeah, I wouldn't be biased towards having like a son or a daughter. You know, either way, I feel like I'd be happy. There's
yeah.
different values you can get from both. But yeah, no, and like I don't know if I'd see myself living in Florida per se. I don't want to try out California or New York maybe, see
Okay.
what that's like. Um, Definitely I want to have a lot of stories to tell. That's the main
Yeah,
goal.
for sure.
Have some stories to tell. But yeah,
If you were to ever branch out into a whole different genre, which genre would it be?
man, that's a question. I love that question. Honestly, like I wouldn't be opposed to doing some like indie pop maybe or like
Interesting.
I don't even know, like alternative in general. I feel like would
Yeah,
be dope.
that would be
Because then
cool.
there's no rules, you know what I mean? You can just kind of do whatever and nobody's expecting anything out of you. You're just
Yeah,
creating in your own avenue and paving the way for that, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So I
Nice,
think that's
nice.
what I would do.
Besides Logic, who else do you look up to musically? Or not just musically, but just creatively, I guess.
Man, I look up to a lot of people. I love voice actors from like my favorite movies and shows and video games. But yeah, just to name a few inspirations, I'll go with musicians and then everything else after that. Love Logic. I love J. Cole. I love Russ. I love Kanye. I love who else? Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson, Kid Cudi,
Oh yeah,
Jack
he's a good one.
Harlow, Joe Curie. But his like musician name was it DJO or Djo? I don't know how you
I'm not sure who that
pronounce it.
is, to be honest.
You ever watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who plays is Steve Harrington. That's
Oh, okay.
he makes his own music. Yeah,
I didn't
would
know
love
that.
to work with them one day. But I like them. Um, Joey Valance and Bray, dude. I'm seeing them tomorrow in concert. I'm excited for that. Would love to work with them too. Um, Kendrick. Um,
Kendrick's good.
who else, dude? So many people. I'm gonna be mad at myself for forgetting people, but I'll move on to the other people. Um, Jason Griffith, he's the voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog. Well,
Oh yeah.
was.
Oh, okay.
And I got him on my most recent album to like do a little thing
Dude,
for,
that's badass.
yeah, dude. Like, I feel like I'm the first rapper to have like something like that, you know?
That's cool.
So it's really dope to be able to say that just because like growing up, I was a huge like Sonic fan and I
Yeah.
still am to this day. So like, it's that much more cool. Who else do I like? Nolan North. He's a great voice actor. I really want to work with him in some way if I'm able to implement him into my music. Um, Producers, I love Logic's producer Six. I love Ninth Wonder. I love Alchemist. I love um, Russ as a producer is great too. Um, and there's a bunch of other people. Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it at that because I feel like I'll be going on forever. I could write
Yeah.
pages, man.
Do you do you read any books or listen to any podcasts or like how do you get new information or like how do you like to like learn stuff?
Honestly, I like watching a lot of like videos on
Mm.
YouTube.
Yeah.
If I read books, it's like self-improvement books
Same.
from like my favorite artists and stuff like that. Um, Logic and Russ in specific have written books that I've thoroughly enjoyed, like memoir type of things, or
I didn't know
just
that.
reflecting on their career, and they're very impactful and just have a lot of information that I feel like as an artist I can relate to on the come up because
Mm,
I feel like I'm in those positions. So I take a lot away from them, but I try and stay in the loop with everything as much as possible. I don't really like social media because, especially nowadays, like AI just kind of messes with a lot of the things you see. So I kind of wait a little bit to like see more, I guess, concise content
mm-hmm.
and like more valid opinions. And
Yeah.
other than like, oh, this is what I saw on the internet today, like, guess it's true, like type of thing. I think Drake said once, it's called like the 72-hour period. Like he doesn't say anything or report back on anything until like 72 hours after
Mm-hmm.
it happens because it like gives you time to just take everything in and really like
Yeah.
make
Don't
sure
be
that what you're speaking on is
like not
true.
being too reactive.
Yeah. So I'm a firm believer in also like just letting things process before you kind of like come back with
Yeah.
something. It's
Yeah.
important.
Like something my cousin told me once is that like you don't have to act out your feelings. You know, you can just let your
Yeah.
feelings just kind of happen and just let it, calm down. And then you can act once you're like back to like being rational, you know.
Yeah, and also when you give yourself more time, like you have a more straightforward message that you can convey.
Yeah.
I feel like if you rush yourself to have a response, you're not gonna say everything you want to say, or you're not gonna be able to explain it to the best of your ability. So,
Yeah, man. All right.
yeah.
All right. We got 10 minutes left. Trying to think of what else. Do you have any advice for anyone who's not sure what they want to do with their lives, but they're kind of thinking about maybe taking a creative route or maybe just like, yeah, just chasing like chasing the dream they always had but never did anything about it.
I would say to not let anybody knock you of what you're passionate about, and if you don't know what you're passionate about, like find the hobbies that you have and see what they bring out of you. Like if you play piano and you find yourself coming back to that, well,
Hmm.
there's obviously like a reason you're coming back to that because you like it to
Yeah.
some extent, whether it's learning how to play it, the way the notes make you feel emotionally, or something along the lines of that. And I think from there, you can learn more about yourself and your interests. And that's kind of how, I don't know, that's kind of how music came for me. It was like, it started as like a hobby, as a way to just kind of express myself when I wasn't doing the greatest. And then I saw like the things that could come out of it, the impact that it could leave,
Yeah.
and like the legacy that I could leave behind for myself and everybody around me. And like, it just gives a whole lot more meaning behind it. And so I think the most important thing is finding the meaning towards what you want to do with yourself, like the world. Like, how
Hmm.
do you want to like impact people, or if it's on a small scale or a big scale? Because some people
Yeah.
don't like the limelight and everything that comes with it, and
Yeah.
that's totally respectful. Like I can understand working at a blue collar job in the warehouse and just being content with that because that's all you really want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just my motto as an artist has always been for people to pursue their dreams, stay positive. So as long as you're doing what you like, I think there's no reason why you wouldn't be happy. As long as you keep going after what you want and you stay positive, that's the key to happiness in life. So
Oh yeah, man. It's a good message.
yeah, man.
Okay, where can people find your music, your socials, or yeah, just anywhere online?
Yeah, man. So at the moment, it's Hyperion the Rapper on all social media. I think Twitter, it's like Hyperion_Rapper, just because they didn't let me type it all out together for some reason. So, but yeah, so Hyperion the Rapper on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music.
Yeah.
Social media is the same way. And I just dropped my most latest double album. It's called Boom Baps and Fun Raps. I'm going on a run this year, dropping a lot of singles, working with new people, very talented folks. So lots of stuff to look forward to.
Oh yeah, man. Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching and listening. Hope you have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Peace.